Hello everyone. Today we will present our solution for managing plastic waste. In this presentation, we will only cover plastic waste. However, this solution can be used for other waste that potentially harm our environment, such as styrofoam containers or aluminum cans. So let us begin by giving you the background of where things are at the moment. Banning plastic bags has generated so much debate amongst the environmentalists and the business sectors for many years. Why there is a debate? To ban plastic is a complex process. There are economic dependencies and environmental impacts, and it takes time and money to come up with a win-win solution. Whilst we know our environment continues to deteriorate due to this waste. The use of biodegradable plastic as a replacement is not a guarantee that it is environmentally friendly as it still reaches open water in granulated form and deemed very harmful to marine life. It is acknowledged that the only way to come up to an effective and efficient solution is to work with the government. We are here to present a proposal to manage proper disposal of plastic waste and to request for the local government or LGU to approve a temporary committee that will help in the formation and implementation of the new processes. Our objective was to develop a process that will improve the management and correct disposal of plastic waste, aiming at minimal or no harm to our environment. So, who is the source of our plastic waste? Is it the people or the suppliers? The answer is suppliers. So, who creates plastic waste? Is it the people or the suppliers? The answer is people. Plastic, if left untouched, does not harm our environment. However, when people start using plastic and then discarding them after use will turn plastic into waste. Shown here are labels that are used to indicate the level of compliance, or sometimes an indication on the care for the environment. Are these labels really saving our environment, or does this serve just a mere symbol? Now let's talk about the solution we have seen and how long does it take for each bag to turn to waste. Please note, we did not include banning plastic bags. First solution, single-use plastic bag. Single-use plastic or SUPB only takes one use, then it turns to waste. Next is biodegradable single-use plastic bags. Similar to SUPB, it only takes one use. Use of paper bags. Aside from killing trees to make the paper bags, it only takes one use, then it becomes waste. So, what is the solution to our plastic waste problem? Is it replacing plastic bags with paper bags? Use of paper bags causes more damage to the environment because we need to kill trees to make these paper bags. Use of biodegradable plastic bags. Biodegradable plastic bags is harmful to our environment. When this biodegradable plastic breaks down into a granulated state, it can easily find its way to open water and then causes death to marine life. Banning plastic bags. Banning plastic bags demands a lot from the community for it to be fully implemented. Humans are so used to using plastic bags because of its durability and its resistance to moisture. So, what is the solution that will work in our city? Let's take a moment and think outside the box. Empowerment. This is the most effective way to manage our plastic waste, empowering people to trigger behavioral change that will result to properly managing plastic waste. Proper management of plastic waste will ensure that it is disposed correctly so as not to harm our environment. The five behaviors we are about to show you is what will take us to a successful management of our plastic waste. Refuse. This behavior is to discourage people from using or buying plastic bags that are harmful to our environment. To trigger this behavior, we need to implement tougher penalties, higher price on plastic bags, and contemptible slogans printed on those bags, like, I'm using a bag that kills marine life. Reuse is a behavior where the person is encouraged to use the bag more than once. To trigger this behavior, the bags will be made from thicker and tougher plastic materials. Recycle is a behavior where the person is encouraged to take the bag to a place where it can be converted into reusable materials. To trigger this behavior, we encourage people to earn money from returning their plastic bag waste. Reduce is a behavior where the person is encouraged to buy less or use less. To trigger, we need to have higher price on plastic bags. Recover is a behavior where the person is encouraged to return their plastic waste to a plastic waste repository center. To trigger this behavior, we collect a deposit on the item and refund the deposit when the bag is returned. The schemes we propose to trigger the 5R behaviors: reusable plastic bag, eco bag scheme, container deposit refund scheme, and no to single use plastic bag scheme. Reusable plastic bag scheme allows consumers to buy reusable bags instead of single use plastic bags. The scheme is intended to encourage consumers to reuse their bags and discourage them to keep buying new ones. Reusing the bags will prolong the lifespan of the plastic bag before it turns to waste. The key behavior targeted is refuse, reuse, and reduce. Reusable plastic bags will need to be thicker than 2.35 mils. The bags will bear a mark reusable plastic bag. Material such as polyethylene can prolong bag use up to 4 times. However, a polypropylene bags can be used at least 11 times. The Eco Bag Scheme is a scheme where business establishments will provide reusable bags made of materials excluding plastic. The bags are also known as eco bags. The key behavior triggered are refuse, reduce, and reuse. Eco bags need to be used 131 times to be environmentally friendly. Eco bags are either made from canvas or cotton materials or woven synthetic fibers. More about reusable bags. Some reusable bags need to be used more over 100 times before they're better for the environment. The bags will only have one design, vary in sizes, and one color that will be used by everyone. All bags will bear a slogan that says Baguio saves the planet. All bags will only use the color white with black letters. We opted to colors white and black because these colors are more environmentally friendly. Other colors uses toxic pigment inks that is harmful to our environment. All bags that reach their end of life or EOL must be surrendered to a collection point. The No to Single-Use Plastic Bag scheme is a scheme that bans the use of single-use plastic bags in Baguio City. There will be on-the-spot fines for people seen using SUPB. Tougher fines or community service or even jail time for businesses caught using SUPV. The key behavior targeted is refuse. Truth about SUPB. Container Deposit Refund Scheme is a scheme where a deposit will be imposed on plastic bags. This deposit will be refunded when the plastic bags are returned to the supplier. This scheme guarantees that these items find its way back to the supplier. The plastic waste can then be properly disposed by the suppliers or manufacturers. CDR will provide the means to manage plastic waste so it won't harm our environment. We need to make the manufacturers or suppliers of plastic bags accountable. The target behavior is recycle and recover. What we gain from this solution? We gain responsibility. Reducing plastic waste is not the sole responsibility of the government. It is the responsibility of every citizen of the city. We gain the reputation as Baguio saves the planet. Users of the bags can be easily tagged as someone who cares for the environment and the future. We gain the role model for other cities. And we gain a brighter future and a healthier environment for our children. Here are the references we used to develop this proposal. We hope that this keynote presentation will generate ideas or to serve as an inspiration to help care for our environment. Thank you.